Hey, okay, so welcome to my new talk show segment called The Fruits Basket, where I, the Logan Fruit, bring a bunch of fucking fruits into my studio, my online studio, and we talk about anything, and whatever. And we have a good
And
time.
everything.
And everything. And today we have an illustrious guest with us today. She invented frogs, she invented Snoopy, and she is a designer. Oh, it's Snoopy. And
It's
she
not Pete.
and she is the one and only fucking designer diva. It is the Analiese.ie. Where now cue the soundtrack.
Oh fuck. Wait.
Oh my god, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Oh, incredible. Ooh, bam. So, my love, how are you doing on this beautiful fine afternoon? On a, what is
I'm
it? It's like
so
fucking Friday today? Like,
it is in fact oh fuck. I made you the big screen. I got scared for a
oh
second.
my god. Love,
I'm
love.
doing so good. I was not prepared to
Fantastic.
be on viewership today.
On
So
candid
I'm
camera.
still in my sweaty Betty gym attire and
You're
yeah,
real.
they were like replacing all of the like mats that are on all the machines, like the foamy bits. So it was a very hectic day at the gym today because there were just mats
Why, yes. Why,
everywhere.
yes.
Matthews, mats, so
Matthews
many things.
and Mats? Now, who the
Yeah.
hell is Matthew? That's what
Now
I
who
want
the
to know.
hell's Elaine?
Literally. Now, who the hell is Elaine? And she needs to pick Elaine. I'll tell you that much. Literally. Oh, we were talking about this before the cameras rolled. But tell us about these divas at the gym you were talking about that were getting all crazy in your comment
Oh,
section. What
oh.
was that about? Hey, what was that about?
So I just posted, and I'm not saying that I'm inherently in the right. I don't know. I'm just stupid and hanging out.
Oh, you're not
But
stupid.
I posted a TikTok being like, so I'm at home for a month before I move. So I'm at like this hometown gym. So it's in like a suburban area, and it's just the like I don't know how statistically this works out, but it is just littered with dads and paternal figures in this gym. Like the
Mm.
concentration is high of fathers. And I said something of like, I'm going at the like wee witching unemployment hours of like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
and it's still like really busy. The gym itself though is small. Like it's like maybe the size of an apartment. Like it's pretty small gym.
Five by
So
five.
literally, maybe 8 by 10. It's not huge. You get a foyer, you get a open concept living room and kitchen, and then a bedroom. That's like literally what you get in that
No
gym.
bathroom. If you gotta piss, tough luck. Piss on the floor.
Piss on the floor.
No, and I just
I'm
piss on the
pulling my
floor.
panties down like oh, because I'm
Yeah.
about to piss on the floor. I'm gonna abuse those buttons. But so I was
Yes.
talking about how there's a high concentration of dads at this gym, and I just said something like as a joke. I was like, "I'm unemployed right now. Are you all unemployed?" And that was the first mistake. That was the first kicker. Because then I got like
Oh.
two comments, and I'm super sensitive. Like I need to toughen up when it comes to comments because it's inevitable that you're gonna get people going.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
but this too was enough for me to spiral, and I just had to talk about it. And the like, well, I said like, are you all unemployed? I'm unemployed. So like, what are you retired? And one of the comments was like, no, they most likely own businesses, bitch. And I was just like,
Hey, hey.
okay,
Do they
I
own a
bet they're
business?
all
And is the
CEOs.
business chopping cars? Like,
I bet they're all COOs. I'm so sorry for assuming that a man in his 60s could be retired. Isn't that a compliment in and of itself? You did all the saving and all of the Roth IRA early. I'm
come
proud you're
on.
retired at a reasonable age. I
Literally, good for
wish.
you, babe. Like,
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get that option.
that part.
But so they didn't like that, which is that's fine. I don't want to. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to like just because you're a man at the gym does not mean you should inherently just get criticism thrown at you. I don't.
Mm.
I don't want that. I just want us all to have, I want it to be a good place because you're going there, work out, and it should be an empowering place. Great, whatever. I'm
Yes,
not
but yes,
spewing
but
hot facts
yes.
here. But then I started talking about how, since this is a small gym and there is still a high concentration of people when I'm going, because I thought going at 11 it would be like dead because everyone's
Yeah,
at work, or like
yeah,
at least it's not lunch hour yet, so like people aren't there trying to sneak in an hour workout. And
definitely.
so I was like, it's already kind of crowded. And what happens though is they'll go to like sit at the bench next to me, and they'll go to pick up their dumbbells. But every time though, when they go to pick up their dumbbells, they turn and like put their butt towards me so that when they bend over to pick up the dumbbell, their ass is coming into my like vicinity like a high school history teacher would. Like this is not a unique
Oh yeah, and they're
experience.
not. But at least like high school history teachers sometimes are hot. Like
Yeah.
they have that
There
going
are
for them.
there are a few dads there that I'm like
Does it
could
get?
kind of get it.
Does it
Like
get?
I see the appeal. I see the appeal.
Yeah.
Like I'm not upset
Oh,
if
thank God.
their butt reaches past COVID protocols and
Why,
gets 6 feet,
yes.
less than 6 feet close to me.
Yo.
But a lot of the time, and that wasn't even like I wasn't saying that necessarily as a gripe. Like obviously I'm gonna be a little uncomfortable if someone's like butt is getting anyone's butt is getting like kind of close to me. So I was just stating that that was occurring. I wasn't necessarily saying like, man, these men and their butts, their dad asses, their dasses, if
Yeah.
you will.
Their
Like, I
dashes get
wasn't,
catch it, catch it, catch it.
like I wasn't trying to be like, God forbid they like get into my bubble a tiny bit in this tiny gym. I was
Yeah.
just saying like that does occur. The joke of the story was then that I was talking about was like when that happens, I'll like be zoned in on TikTok, open maw drooling. So when I come back out of my blackout iPad kid frenzy, I get freaked out a bit because just someone's in my vicinity. So there's an ass in my face, and my initial reaction is to go like a sniff
Yeah. Oh,
or
look.
like a jump, like a gasp. So then the issue is I look like a freak because
You're
I'm
trying to
like
get a
sitting here
trying to get a
going
whiff. Trying to get a whiff.
like yeah, or my body is my own enemy territory and my brain like has the intrusive thoughts of like the last thing you want to do right now is sniff. So how about we involuntarily make you sniff?
And hey, have you ever thought of maybe giving them a little?
The whole joke of the story was that I'm making a pompous fool of myself. But
Well,
then there
yes.
was this one comment, like I'm saying, I have really thin skin, I guess, today, because it was quite literally a comment that made me spiral this much.
When
And it was just this long-winded comment being like, first off, do you not understand that people have like night shifts or like they like don't do like the traditional 9 to 5 office work? Like, God forbid people have different schedules than what you do, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I never said
you
that they
weren't saying
couldn't.
all that, yeah,
It was very lighthearted, just like, how are there so many people here at 11 a.m.? I wasn't saying like you all
literally.
must be fucking lazy and stupid. I was just saying,
Yeah.
what intention versus impact. I have to be open to criticism. But then the other part of it was like, yeah, and I just hate this victim mentality that's spreading across like women in the gym being like upset with people being in their space in a public space. God forbid men want to be in a space in a public space. And I was like, did you
Actually,
watch the
yes.
whole
God forbid
video?
men be in a public space. I think there's too many. I think there's too many personally. Uh,
TikTok being like men should be out of the barista settings.
oh my God, men in a barista setting is already fucking prison and jail. I don't think men should be allowed in fucking caffeinated beverage spaces. I don't fucking think they should be. There's only specific ones that are allowed, and it's gay adjacent, and ones that are like, and then the other category that I can't fucking remember, but they're all on thin ice. Like,
The thing is, like, your video though got like renowned whatever the word is support, which is true because I agree with the statement. I don't know what pheromones I was putting out or what bat signal I was putting out with my video where it was just like immediately like we will side with these hypothetical dads to no end. Like fuck you and your TikTok. Like the girl, like
fuck
the
you and your
person that
TikTok
commented the whole
people.
like God forbid, like I hate this victim mentality of people being in third space or in like public places and you whine about it. I was like,
Yeah.
Did you not watch the rest of the video? Literally, maybe 5 seconds after I said there's a dad ass in my face. The whole time I was prefacing, like, this is okay. Obviously, they're just doing their thing next to me. The gym's small.
No,
The
literally.
joke is that I looked like I was like, did you watch the video? I'm saying that I'm this, like, the idiot. Like, I was the embarrassing, weird one.
And I bet they didn't. I bet they
I
got.
guess not. And I was just like, but like I said, I got spooked and I need to get over it, but I got spooked, so I deleted the video.
You'll be okay. Don't delete it next time. Beat him up.
I
Beat him
deleted
up
the
in those
video.
comments. Womp womp. Happens to the best of
But
us, Diva. It happens to the
this is
best
going to
of
be
us.
what I do next time when I get an unnecessary hate comment.
Bam. Bam. I think the vitriol that you have towards all of these 8-year-olds that we see on the Dress to Impress, we need to double it and pass it to the next.
Yeah, how unapologetic I am for my outfits on Dress to Impress. I need to put that into my real life and support my own self.
Yes. We have Alex in the comments, in the chat, saying all publicity is good publicity. Leave the post up.
I
Hey,
deleted it.
speaking on
No,
it,
I just
we'll get it.
it's gone to the void. It wasn't that funny. The only funny bit of the story was that I said
Clapping,
dad ass
clapping.
and I went dad ass.
Me when I dad
Me when
ass.
I have one slightly funny pun and then I'm like, I have to post this because we don't know if we're gonna get anything good for the next
Yes.
14 business days.
My brain will shut off after this, so you must cash in now. You must cash in
Yeah,
now.
like this is a lottery. This is a dice roll if we're gonna get anything funny for the next 14 days.
Yes, call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. 877 puns now. 877 comedy
I
now.
found it up, but settlement and I need cash
Cash
now.
now. Call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. Y'all remember JG Wentworth? What happened to them?
They got their cash.
Did you think they got it now, or did they get it like later? Was it?
Are they
Oh,
still-
do you think they did like rebate, like mail-in rebate?
That I don't know. Now I'm no
What's to say?
financial guru, so I don't know if they got their cash now or later. By later meaning they went bankrupt,
Title
or are
10.
they still in
Title
business?
10. Who's to say? Honestly, who is to say?
One
Who's
of life's
JG
great mysteries.
One of life's great mysteries. So I'm still not over Moonstruck.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing in the movies. That one?
Yeah, for sure. Does that one have the one that you're describing? Is that with Cher as an Italian woman who meets some random dude who is not there for half of the movie, and then she meets Nicolas Cage, who has a wooden hand and is very sexy, and then falls in love with him, and then goes and sees La Boheme?
Close. Mine is of a brunette, handlebar, mustache, white guy in a sequins jumpsuit doing backflips.
I know a guy like that. I think I know him pretty intimately, actually.
I think he's in my
I
bed
think he's
right
in my
now.
now. Janine, come out. We have a second guest on the pod today.
He's shy. Don't worry. Come on. Come on.
Get out of listen, they'll love you.
Your face.
Please, please. I thought there was a microwave in your background. I'll be completely honest.
There's a microwave in my background.
No, there's not. I thought it was because I have a rat brain, but it's just stuff.
Is it that hole from the IKEA square shelves?
Yeah. Hole.
Did you think that was a microwave?
Whole tour. Yeah. Mm. Whole tour. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Where? Wow. Incredible. Incredible. For all of our lovely viewers at home, I need you to know that I have discovered, as we've seen, Annalise has discovered her soundboard, and I also have a soundboard. So we're getting real
Utilizing
fancy.
it, and I feel kind of unsupported.
The unsupported. They have all of your. I
Let's
want
hear
you
some then.
supported. You can't hear mine.
Oh fuck! Have you been doing them?
I have. I'm narrating you, and you narrate me. That's what.
Can you hear mine?
Yes. Give us a cricket again. No, James, hit the crickets. No, James, hit the crickets. Bam. Catch it. catch.
Catch it.
Quack, catch. Oh, oh.
I'm so bummed. Why do you get to hear mine, but I don't get to hear yours?
I don't know. It's because it's through the like little thing, I think.
This isn't audio alchemy. We're not getting an equal exchange going.
That's what I'm saying. Ugh. We need
We're
some
gonna
audio.
fuck up some
More audio.
physics law.
Literally, literally. We're gonna tear apart the fabric of the universe, and then I'm gonna lose an arm and a leg, and then you're gonna get trapped in a suit of armor, and then
And then
our
there's gonna
dead
be a
mom
hot
won't come
guy.
back. Like,
Flames.
literally, literally.
Ugh.
Y'all ever seen Full
Where are
Metal
my Roy
Alchemist?
Mustang fans at? I love that guy.
Oh, that man. Oh my God. I'd do anything for him. I really would. When I think
I'd do
back
anything to him.
on, bam. When
Hold on.
you didn't hear it, but I played the wow. Yeah, I've been following this guy for a while that has his little like transmutation circle like tattooed on his hand, and I'm like, hey, that's horny.
Does he
That's
look like Roy?
huh?
Does he look like Roy Mustang?
Oh no. But he is tall and has a bicep that's the size of a watermelon for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough out there for these divas, but it's okay.
I'm not upset by the bicep of a watermelon. That deserves a thumbs up. I'm just sad that he doesn't look like Roy.
Like right. Ugh. Need me a man like Roy. Give me a man like Roy.
I've been thinking about doing a Halloween costume where I'm Lust.
Ooh, wait, that would eat. And that's like super easy too to put together. Like,
Yeah, the hardest part is just getting like the waves, like the old Hollywood waves.
yeah. You could even do like a page boy too. Like, that would be really fun. Like kind of, have you ever seen like a page boy type hairstyle?
Yeah.
Like,
Are
yeah.
you insinuating that I get a wig?
No, just do it to your hair.
You
That's
think
just
my
what I
hair
would
can
say.
go up that high?
No, a page boy is like a big like it's like kind of like an upside down light bulb. Like, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
like where like all the volumes like down here,
Yeah.
where it's all curly up here.
Yeah.
Are we talking about
Probably. Who's to say? Who's to
James?
say? James, what was that? Like,
I'm gonna look up not Doctor Who being my search tab.
oh, now guys, so if you didn't tune in yesterday on Annalise's channel, we were on the
I'm just getting
Roblox.
coconut head bobs
Nope.
when I look up Page Boy. I'm just getting,
Yes.
literally just getting
Alex,
coconut
you
head
are
like
here.
60
Yes,
cut.
Diva. Boom,
Continue
boom.
your story. I interrupted so rudely. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
well, we were Alex is the first. Alex, you are the first fan. And that's my diva. That's our Give it up for Alex in the comments. Give it up for Alex in the chat. Guys, that's the diva. That's the icon. That's the star. That's literally the star. That's my diva. Um, but yeah, we were playing a little bit of Roblox yesterday because we are
Mhm.
gamer girls and we love to
Mhm.
game. So we were playing Just to Impress for a while, and at one point we got Time Traveler. We got Time Traveler.
Oh,
And Alex, oh, well, Alex, you're here in the chat with us. Annalise.
you just pulled an OK Monet with peppermint.
Okay, Monet. Yes, literally. I just saw a video of Corey
Kennedy,
King
call
posted a
the
video
Uber.
today. No, and somebody at the Boot King tour, whatever, on her tour right now with Susie Toot and
Oh,
and Lydia.
we could go see Boop.
We could go see Boop. And she's walking out like talking to the fans, and someone just goes up to her and goes, "Oh my God, Monet!" And she turns around and goes, "Who the fuck said that? Actually, which one of you said that?" Like, she said, "Pack it up, save it." Like,
Do
anyway,
you believe in milk and cookies?
I always believe in milk and cookies,
Put a milk emoji in the chat if you believe in milk and or also cookies.
and we're also literally. But we were playing Dress to Impress for a while, and then at one point, we yes, we have a diva who believes in milk and cookies. Thank God. Yes, we have more divas who believe in milk and cookies. Thank
Call
God.
us Santa Claus because we believe in milk and
Milk and
cookies.
cookies. Why, yes. But we were playing Dress to Impress for a while, and then we got Time Traveler, and so my grand idea for myself, Annalise had a good idea, I had a bad one. Like,
Oh, yours was really good. They hated
And
mine.
they
They started
literally
hating us.
they hated
We
us so
slowly went
bad in
from
the
like
dressing room.
second and third to consistently eighth and
Like
ninth.
it was bad. It was bad. These 10-year-olds really did not like us yesterday.
They banded.
Um,
I've never seen a union form that quickly
literally.
against us.
It was a full bandwagon. We might as well. They were
Hope you're
ganging
not
up against
lactose
us. They did
intolerant.
not like us. At the end of
Yeah.
it, because it started off really cute, and then at one point we get to the it all. I think it all went downhill at the time traveler thing. Um,
We did such good ideas, but they didn't understand our references.
literally, because Annalise did one of the doctors
I
from
did
Doctor
I
Who.
did David Tennant. I did the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who,
Indeed.
BBC.
Why, yes. And I did Marty McFly, but I have never seen Back to the Future.
If she's
um,
never seen the movie.
and so I like just did, and you're right, Alex, they are eight and they don't know culture. Like, some gal kept coming out on the runway dressed as a grape. Like,
He kept being a grape. And then there were a lot of there were a lot of outfits that were giving tampon at a gig.
yes, yes, they were given full tampy at the gig. I can't help that I have
Yeah.
a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. They really didn't like us at the end of it. And when I explained that I was Marty McFly, without if she slayed and didn't see the movie, no one
That was
laughed.
it. If she slayed and didn't see the movie.
Literally. And then no one laughed, and they put me and Annalise in eighth and ninth place.
I know. And then it was just downhill from there. The next one I think was Jim. And
Oh yeah,
I was a dumbbell.
it
And
was
then they were
fierce.
like, "Is this even Jim?" And I was like, "You can't spell Jim without dumbbell." Duh.
Dummy, like come
Dummy.
on.
Showing your true colors here. Do you even go to a gym?
I don't even
Hmm?
think they know how to
Do you
spell
get
gym, and
that
it's three
ass put in your
letters.
face?
Literally, they don't even know how to spell gym, Mama. They don't.
They don't even know
Like,
how to spell gym. They were
and
like,
it's
"What is this?" And I was like, "Dumbbell."
and then it was crickets. Then it was crickets.
And it was pause.
Yeah, and that part, that part,
That's what they
that
were
part.
doing. They did not appreciate the avant-garde ness of it
Of
all.
oh yeah, and that category anyway. Hey, you want to talk about reheated nachos? Let's talk about that. That whole
Butter
category.
yellow, Sheen, Amazon sets.
What do you mean? You can always wear Fashion Nova to the gig. Hey, hey. I don't know, girl. Like, fascinating. Truly.
It was all the same like tan or like nude workout set and then headphones.
Yeah. And nobody played Headphones On by Addison Rae. Not a single person. Speaking of, have you listened to Headphones On? Well, have you listened to the new Addison Rae album? That's better.
Not yet, girl.
What the fuck?
Not
Are
yet,
you gay
girl.
yesterday? Are you gay yesterday? Oh my god, you gotta listen to Headphones. Well, first of all, Headphones On is great. However, there's much better songs on that album. It's incredible. I love it all. Literally.
I gotta give it a listen. I've been seeing clips of her with Quen on like the Quen cooking show or whatever, and they're both so gorgeous. And
Literally.
I've been seeing those clips. So I was wondering if they're just doing a collab for fun or maybe it was for promoting the album. I
Maybe,
didn't
maybe,
know.
maybe, because Addison Rae is really good at branding. I'll give her that. Like, she's really good at it. Like,
Her
there was
billboards up
her billboards are up. I wonder if she
and
made it.
built.
Like, if any of her songs made it to Billboard. Like, when she dropped and
Like
released.
you're talking about like Billboard Top 100,
Yeah,
not just billboards on the road.
yeah, or both, or both.
Well, I meant billboards on the road for branding and
Yes,
advertising.
and I think, yeah, I hope she has a billboard somewhere. I think I need that. That's the logical next step for her. Me as her agent, of course.
If you
Like,
walked past one of those posters where it's like where I think it happens in like LA and New York a lot where it's like wheat pasted onto the wall, are you ripping one of those off? Because I hear a lot of controversial and butting head opinions about when people show them like ripping off like giant wheat pasted posters for then their own decor use.
oh, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That feels weird and scummy.
Drag them, drag them
Yeah,
through the mud, drag them through the wheat paste.
I'm gonna drag him through the wheat paste, and I will. And I will. 'Cause
So you're walking past your favorite artist of all time, and it is they're the most beautiful, jaw-dropping, limited edition promo cover piece, and it is wheat pasted, and the corners are already starting to peel. You're
I
not taking a little five finger discount?
I think it depends. I think I'd have to like look at the dates that are on the thing. Like
Oh, and if they're in the past, then
if it's in the
the
past,
deal is
then bitch, I'm taking it. Like that's coming home with me. Like
that's old news.
cuz if it's like they're wheat pasting it up there and that event hasn't happened yet, I think that's really scummy. Like I think that's gross. But if it's like
Here to
ooh,
here
concert at I don't know the Piggly Wiggly at, at like 3
in
p.m.
February.
on a Tuesday and it's 4 p.m. on a Thursday, then hey bitch, she's already been to the Piggly Wiggly, and I'm
That's how time works.
and that's how time works, and that's how it works. Time.
Rosemary and thyme,
Time.
strawberries and wine.
Yeah. Oh my God! When I was at the thrift store yesterday, you want to know what I found?
What?
I found Practical Magic, the blockbuster hit movie, on VHS.
Now, do you have a
And
VHS player?
I don't. And that's the thing. I was like, guys, I'm about to go rummage through my parents' fucking basement to find my VHS player like that I had as a child because I think that Practical Magic was meant to be experienced on VHS. Like,
Midnight Margs, and then like the
yes.
film like glitches a little bit. It's like a little staticky.
Yeah, literally, literally. Alex is here in the chat talking about having Notting Hill on VHS, but no player. We need to get a VHS player, divas, because
What about
those
that one video of the like 11-year-old girl who thought the record player was inside of the vinyl?
uh damn.
That's you with your practical magic VHS.
Literally, I just like I think that
Inside.
that it'll just
It's
play if I like open it up and I like touch it. I'm
yeah,
like,
like a little
oh.
music box. That'd be kind of cute.
Yes. Me, 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 me. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, double feature of Notting Hill and Practical Magic on VHS. Cause I just think like the thought of that I think I need to get one of those like old like I can't wait to meet you. Something like that. But like I think what if I get one of those promotional like TVs? You know, like the little strawberry shortcake TV with the VHS player in it.
I had the princess one.
Hey, what if we get one of those and pop it in there? Like, I need one of those. I need one of those because I think that's the tried and true experience. Take me to God's country, and it's Practical Magic and Notting Hill on VHS on the Strawberry Shortcake TV. Like,
And like an empty suburban home with like cream carpet that's like kind of water stained.
oh yeah, and nicotine stained walls.
Yeah, it's like kind of have a yellowy hue to the walls.
Yeah, yeah,
And
definitely.
it's like just like dusk, like the sun is just setting, so you're starting to hear like hooting
Yes.
and hooting from the birds outside
Yes, and the cicadas. I want a
and the
cicada.
cicada and like a distant train.
That
Oh,
that part.
good.
That part.
That
That's so
sounded like a
good.
train was here.
I think I've got to go get on the train.
Sorry, my ride's here.
Alphaba. Please. Did you know they go on a train in the movie and the lovely stage play Wicked?
To
And book.
shiz.
It's a book.
To the Oz City.
That to the Oz to the land of Oz.
Emerald City.
No, yeah, they have one short day in the Emerald City, and I actually saw like a like Twitter thread about because you know everybody's writing like fucking. I think the divas will do anything but get a Substack, um, because people are writing like full length essays on
Thought
Twitter.com.
pieces.
Yeah, like thought like big think pieces, and I read all of them. I do. Like
Well,
one
they're making
time
them for you. You need a
literally they make
Substack.
them for me. They make them for me. Like because one time I was reading one that was called it was literally titled like a character profile on Lois Griffin and like the destruction of womanhood and her descent into madness. Like, and I was like,
We did briefly talk about this because you were like, no, but it's like good.
it
Like it's a
was
good piece.
literally, I was like, okay, so where's your, why do you not have this in like a publishing? Like, why is this not published somewhere?
Why is this published at a university?
No, literally, I was like, why do you not have like a whole column like in
Where's
like I don't
your
know Pink
psychology
News?
degree?
Like
Because
this
you
is
basically
incredible.
earned it with this.
Yeah, I was like, because and it was so long. It was so long, and
It was
it
so
had
long.
it had clips and everything of them being like, yeah, remember when she was a kleptomaniac? It's because her marriage was failing, and I was like,
Catch it.
got catch it. Ooh. And it was a whole thing, and then I saw this other one that was on uh Wicked, and it's like socio-political from the book Wicked, like the original source material. And it's like socio-political type connotations and subject matter that they have. And it was like when you read the book, it like I had a dumb name. The name of it was dumb. The content in which that was like in the thread was very good. And they were
Makes
like,
me think.
when you read the Wicked book and realize that it's all about like Oz is like a deeply fractured country like that is like overrun by like horrible like socio-political and racist like things and this that and the third, and I was like, oh, let me read. And also in said thread, I'm getting to the point, I swear.
I'm all
in
ears. I'm just listening.
Oh,
I've
thank
never
God.
read the Wicked books or the Wizard of Oz books.
Neither have I. I think the Wicked book is like one book.
Wizard
That
and
yes. And
Sorry,
I think
that just came over me.
I realized I saw like but the
There was like a
Wicked
little flicker of green in my eyes.
like something happened, something occurred, but
Something has changed.
within me, and something is not the same.
Get to the point of the story level impossible
Yep, no, literally
without
level impossible, not
without
clickbait.
deterring.
Literally not clickbait. And so like we she goes through all the other things. It was very informative, very interesting. And then we get to the train scene, and she's like, Elphaba and Galinda lesbians? Um,
Retract my yawn.
literally, because like there's a Alex just said us doing a Wicked cover album when we
All three.
do all of the Wicked soundtrack and we play all the parts.
People do that where they'll like have a
God
party
damn.
where everyone is just like they get a script and they have to do the whole show. I
Oh
saw
my
one of them doing
God.
Shrek the musical.
And what if, hey, we can get the rights to that easy.
I think you just print it.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. And then we sing all the songs, do all the parts, and then we film it.
Hey, where's the guitars? I don't remember how Freak Flag
Then take the
starts.
life.
Oh, I was doing Shrek again.
Oh, fuck.
Let
Wicked X
your
Shrek.
freak
Wait, they're both
flag
green.
wave.
Let your freak flag wave. You know, they're both green. I think we could do Shrek Wicked. Wicked Shrek. Wicked Shrek, but it's Shrek is a witch, but also skateboards.
Does he skateboard in the? Oh, because he's wicked.
Because he's wicked!
Oh, I was like, does he skate in the music?
Because he's
Is he just-
wicked.
He just is known for his sick ollies in the musical. You know,
Yeah,
Shrek.
he's
Shrek.
sick fucking, Shrek.
The,
Like,
the lovable skater known for his X Factor.
why yes. For his X Factor, he was on X Games. Did you know? He was actually on Rob Deerdeck. Like, he was on Ridiculousness. Oh, but
You know,
back
Shrek.
to
You know, Shrek. The one where everyone had those childhood skater knee pads based off of because he was so known for skating.
yes, he had to have had like a tech deck line at least. Like,
I want to think and assume he had at least a Mighty Beans line.
for real, literally, the people
That
at the
would work
Zoomies knew who
perfect
he
with him.
was. Like, he got a discount at the Zoomies, like for sure.
Yeah. Shrek.
Shrek, hey, like,
Fork
they're
found
gonna
in kitchen. Shrek merch found at Zoomies.
yes.
Are we
For-
talking Wicked Shrek at Zoomies?
Yes.
Because that. Or, well, I was agreeing that Shrek, just period, would have a merchandise line at Zoomies at peak Shrek popularity. I think he was everywhere.
Yes.
He
Oh
wasn't
my
just in your
God.
Happy Meal.
Becky just made a great made a great point. Singing "Defying Gravity" while doing a kickflip. Hey, Shrek singing "Defying Gravity" while doing a kickflip.
Can you do that Scottish accent of his?
I'm not Mike Myers.
Hey, I asked for a Scottish accent and you just groaned at me. What's up? What's up with that?
I don't know anything about Scotland. I don't. I don't.
I
I've just
asked
seen a
for a
couple Mike
Scottish
Myers
accent
movies.
and you went post purple.
I
Hey,
don't know anything about Scotland.
give me a French accent. Hey, can you give me an Italian accent? Like that's what I'm getting from
Yes,
you.
like that, for sure, for sure. It's me when I accidentally pressed the mute button. I almost muted you on accident. I'm so sorry.
I get it.
Uh,
No, nice save, imbecile.
yeah, you idiot,
You have so many different voices.
troglodyte.
I get it. It's fine.
No, but you're back. You're back. I just had to adjust an audio level.
You said no one messes with my accents. Mute, blocked, and
Done.
reported.
Anyway, so this is my show now. This is my show. Like,
One woman act.
why yes, why yes. When I was doing my recital, I almost called it a one woman show, and then I was like, well, it's not a one woman show. It's me and my accompanist. How rude would that be? Like me calling it a one woman show. And you
So
know what?
thoughtful
She's
for
so
that
fierce. She
matter.
probably would have got up. If I had named it that, she would have played one note on that piano and left. Like,
One woman, then you get one fingy.
you get one thingy. Like,
Yeah, she hits one note on the key and goes.
oh. And then
And
it's
then walks
the
away.
and then it's that song from Mean Girls that's like the and I wonder if I am built this way. You know?
For Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Saw
You would know if you saw it. You would know if you saw the movie. You would get it.
the movie.
Then how do you not know this song? Are you you know? Anyway, so I need to get back to witches and lesbianism. I really need to get back to
We're
witches
to
and
get to the point of the
lesbianism.
story.
Impossible challenge. So
Level impossible.
So circling back to my previous emails, we have witches and lesbians, and
Just following
one
up.
might say they are mutually exclusive. Because
That Venn
in the
diagram is a circle.
yeah,
Oh,
fierce. So like in the book, there is a large like section of it where they're talking about cuz like the train to the Emerald City actually took like a long time. Like they were on that train for like a week. And they were like sleeping together in a little bunk together, and they were like being like very intimate with each other. And like Elphaba like regales us with her tale of lesbian a little bit of lesbianism, and she's just like, no, like the things that I remember the most, I don't really remember much from being in Oz, but like I do like being in the Emerald City, but I do remember the train ride and like being very intimate like with Linda and her like sleeping on me, and I felt very safe and like blah 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 blah. And I was like, guys,
she doesn't remember a lot of green, but she does remember that pink.
uh
Pink. Bubblegum pink.
girl, enough, enough. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shutting it down. Ooh, ooh. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Ooh. Trying to listen. They can love each other. They did not need to have sex. Are you
You
sexualizing?
said
They
you
were
said
intimate. She was
lesbianism, so
sleeping
I
on-
assumed we were going into the romantic and sexual territory. I didn't know we were going into platonic lesbianism.
Maybe they are platonic lesbians. Who's to say?
I'm not saying that can't be a thing. I just thought we were going in a different direction.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right.
Did we finish this? Did we finish the story of our Substack?
Oh yes, yes, but that was a part of that Twitter thread, and then there was a bunch of other stuff that was really interesting and really cool. But truthfully, I do think that there are great authors on of like think pieces on Twitter.com that will do anything but get a Substack, or like I don't know, like write it in a Google Doc and send it to like BuzzFeed.
I
or
don't
to
know,
Entertainment
get a
Weekly.
notebook.
And let them share their art with the world. Let them share their art with the world.
No, I was
Cause
saying I didn't mean like keep it to yourself. I meant like let's get that printed and binded. I want it in a spiral bound notebook, laminated pages.
blink, blink.
Thanks.
I had to go get something like printed and bound one time. It was crazy. Like
I had to get my thesis book printed because my professor wanted it for the university.
that's crazy. Did you get hardcover?
Yes, they wanted hardcover, and what was bonkers is I didn't see the printed products. I was already out of there. I was done. Grad cap had been donned and put on and taken off already.
Oh yeah.
But she emails me and is like, I would really like to print your book, and I was just in my head like, fuck, because I wasn't planning on printing it myself because that's like $200 for
Oh
like
yeah.
a coffee table book, which is like, so I totally understand the want to print it yourself if you're like really passionate about it. And I was passionate about my project. I just was not passionate about printing it. So
Yeah.
I designed the book without the expectation of it getting printed. So I am very worried and just curious as to how much very needed and valuable statistics and information is just going to be lost to the butt crack void of the book because I have so many like centered graphics and diagrams and things that because I just wasn't thinking I would ever get it printed. So there are going to be
Yeah.
so many things just lost to the butt crack.
Yeah, it was not formatted to be in a book.
No.
In an 8.5 by 11 book. Ooh.
It was an 8 by 10.
Oh, major.
Blurb, blurb.
Blurb,
That was the
blurb.
website.
Catch it. Yeah, yeah.
How
But
loud
that's
can you
crazy.
snap?
Oh, I can't snap very loud, especially like
Put it up to the mic. Give yourself a better chance. It went silent. You broke the mic because it was so loud.
maybe I'm better than I thought. Maybe I'm better than I
Yeah, it
thought.
literally went.
Ooh,
It cut out. That was crazy.
ooh. When I peek the microphone. Ooh, ooh. How loud can you snap?
I was gonna ask. You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
I'm nervous. It's gonna be bad. That was so bad. My fingies are sweaty. I'm nervous. Hold on. Oh, I hit the elbow. I messed up the audio. I'm trying to cheat. I'm going. Hear this.
Here's this.
Uh.
Oh, and you're just like beating the shit out of the mic.
Who's Mike?
I don't know. Who's
Catch it.
Elaine? Like,
Catch it.
I think you broke the sound barrier. I think you hit the slay button. Ooh,
That one
ooh,
was bad.
oh. That
I
was
knew
really good.
someone who snapped with their pinky.
Now, do they still have this pinky to this day? Is the pinky with us
Yes,
in the room?
they snap and it flings off into
Yeah.
the stratosphere.
Oh, my eye!
God damn, what was that?
What the fuck was that? My leg! My leg!
Sorry, Mike over here was snapping with his pinky again. We keep telling him
Jeez.
that's not anatomically correct and it's going to catch up to him one day.
It will. And now Elaine has to go to the optometrist.
She loves me. Optometrist.
Paul.
Hello.
Hello. Tell us more about this pinky snapper.
That's basically it. I just remember asking because I guess that's like a really common question in my Rolodex of socializing questions is how loud can you snap? And I have another good question that I'll ask. Well, I'll put a pin in it for after this story. I just asked him, I was like, so how loud can you snap? And he like took a sigh. So I knew it was going to be some baloney. And he was like, well, I don't snap like normally. And nothing could have prepared me for what demonstration I was about to be shown.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, I've seen people do like the middle before. Like I kind of get it. That's what I thought was happening. And then I saw the thumb extend past the barrier of the known into the unknown. And then I just got really scared. And I was like, what do you mean your pinky is where you snap? I was like, because, like, I mean, this isn't like unknown knowledge, but the sound from snapping comes from slamming into the bottom, not from this part.
Yeah.
It's like from hitting the bottom there. So, like, how do you even.
Like, how. looking like who done it and ran. Is it like
Like, why are we making work smarter, not harder? And what? Of course, you can't snap loud when you're doing it with your pinkies. That makes no sense.
did he dip? Was he one of those guys that
No, I don't think he dipped, but he maybe horseshoes in. I don't
literally?
know.
Did you say he made you horseshoes?
No. I said maybe he put like he horseshoe zinned, where he would put zins all around his mouth like a horseshoe. And he was a horse.
Annie was a
Annie
fucking
was a horse.
and Annie was a horse.
And I forgot to mention a very crucial fact of the story is that he was a horse, so actually he was just snapping with his hooves.
He's sitting there going clip clop clip clop clip clop clip clop. Literally.
Yeah, he as a horse grabbed two coconut halves and went, but he is a horse. So it was just kind of counterproductive. I don't think he realizes that that was trying to that coconut is trying to imitate what he could do naturally
Yeah, yeah, and that's why he had to snap with his pinkies, with his hooves.
with his pinky hooves. And then I fed him a carrot and then he ran off into the night.
Oh god, did he spit like a Zen on you?
He actually spit it and it bounced off his salt lick and then into my mouth, which was odd.
Oh, did you get like a little bit of a little bit of nicotine?
I got a little buzz because I mean I don't do nicotine myself, so even like the tiniest whisper of it, like a spritz in the wind, just gets me so strung up.
Like just a little. Oh.
Yeah, it just actually it didn't even get into my mouth. It just whizzed past and one bit of saliva from the projectile went in and like lodged itself in my teeth, and that was enough for me to get a little buzz going.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Bob the drag queen when took a hit of a vape for the first time and she had to pull over. She was like, "I am high." Like,
It's like when Trixie drinks a black tea.
yes, and goes, I can go all day. I can go all day on this.
I can't handle anesthesia right now because I drink a black tea, caffeinated.
Yes. Oh my god. Alex here in the chat today has told us that we need to watch My Lady Jane. Have you seen My Lady Jane?
I have not met Miss Jane.
I have not met Miss Jane, but I'm sure she is a lady. And I definitely should watch. I feel like
And I
sounds
missed
like an
her
HBO
already.
show. It sounds like an HBO show.
Like Downton Abbey.
Don't it be? Or
Um,
Sex in the City.
Fuck, what was the pin I put in of our story with the snapping?
Alex said in My Lady Jane, she marries a guy and he turns into a horse. Do you think the guy who snapped with his pinky, who is a horse, he used to be a person that used to snap with his pinky, and then a witch cursed him so that he would become a horse and chew zins and spit zins at people.
Oh my god, you're right! I think that was him!
Oh god. Diva, I think we cracked the code. I think we cracked the code.
But it was well, have you seen that one bad dating app on like iPhone and whatever where it's like you're dating a horse, but you're kind of like under this spell where you see the horse as this super attractive guy, but even then it's just a horse's body with like an anime boy's face on the horse's neck.
Love. I have not
No,
seen
just
that.
me.
I think that's just you. Did they let you like
Like
at least? Was it one of those ads that you get to like play the game?
I didn't see it as an ad. I see some like YouTubers play it, like play the mobile game.
Oh, oh. I've heard of. Speaking of dating sims, like there's this. I think you were
Date
telling me about it.
everything.
Yeah, the date everything thing.
We should
What am
play
I-
it.
We should. I want to date my coffee table. I want to see what that diva has to say.
I think it's a demo though still. Like I think you maybe get like an hour of playtime and then it cuts you off because they're still like getting funding
Oh, I see. I see. I see.
or they're just still working on it.
Circling back to our previous email, your other story thing you had, your other question.
That's what I'm trying. Oh, you said right, that's what it was. A question.
Yes.
Okay. I'm at a social event. I have a little Rolodex of social questions so that I know how to interact with people in the wild. I go, one of them is the snapping. How loud can you snap? But here's one for your little noodle this one's my favorite. And your answer will vary on where you are, like where you live, where you're from. Get into it. You'll understand. The question is, I'm proposing to you, how many seagulls have to show up in your abode like randomly live seagulls in your abode for you to start thinking this isn't a random freak act of nature. Someone's putting these here. How many seagulls have to show up? Not all at once. Like, say one will show up one day, and then the next day another seagull shows up. How many have to show up before you start thinking this isn't an accident? Like, I just didn't leave my window open. Someone's planting them here. So now you see why it matters. Like, this answer
Yeah.
will change like where you are, because where we are landlocked changes your answer versus if you were like on the coast.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's like I think a hair on my
Oh no.
face.
Chat, how many seagulls would it take you? Tell the people. Tell the people. How many seagulls would it take you?
I know my answer, but I'm not gonna
Yo,
say it yet because I don't want to skew the data.
I'm gonna, for me, para me, spooky me, it would definitely take at least three seagulls. Like, because then the first two seagulls, I'd be like, oh, this is kind of weird that these seagulls are here.
Think
But
you
then the
think
third seagull, I'm like, no, there's no fucking way a third seagull has gotten here.
you think
Like,
even by the second, because my okay, I'm gonna say my answer. My answer's two. You think
yeah,
where we are located, a landlocked environment, you are seeing the second seagull. How many seagulls are you routinely seeing in your day to day? I would understand maybe a person where we are, even saying one as an answer. But
real.
I would like, I feel like two is the most common one I've gotten as an answer from where we're from. I haven't really asked a lot of people who are from like the coast and stuff, so I'm all ears to get a larger data pool going.
Yeah.
So what's
I
your rationale for the second bird?
I
I
don't
can
know,
understand the
like
first being this is a freak, the zoo let one of them out.
I feel like cuz my thing is that it's like the first one, oh, this is random. The second one, it's a coincidence, and then the third one, someone's doing this. Like
But coincidence in what way? Like,
cuz it's
where do you
like
think the second bird is coming from if not being placed? Because we don't have seagulls in the wild.
yeah, cuz if there's like one seagull, then there has to be another because birds of a feather. Like
Flock together.
flock together. Why yes. Like
Are seagulls groupies? Or do
yeah,
seagulls group?
they like flock together. Like okay,
Because
we
there
have
have to be
some
some like there have to be some solo birds.
yeah. What do we got some answers here in the chat today here in the studio. Hi says point 0.5 seagulls, one half of a
Now, what
seagull.
the fuck does that mean?
No, I get this, Diva. I honestly, I get
Like
it.
a
Like,
well, yeah. If there is a dead slight, well, what way is the point five?
oh, is it sliced on the bias? Is it sliced
That's
on the
well.
bias?
Now we need to hear that part. At what axis is the seagull getting sliced?
Literally, what way is the seagull being butchered to where it's going to be a point 0.5 seagull? And then we have Becky saying, "Here, 3 seagulls." She gets me. And then on the beach, it would be 15 seagulls. That's the line.
Seagull showing up at your house.
Well, on the
And
beach, she said on the beach. If it was at the beach, if your house was
no,
on a beach,
the question is, they have to be showing up in your house,
houses
like
can be on the
inside,
beach. I think
in an
houses can be on the beach.
interior, in an interior. Seagulls at a beach would change the answer drastically before I
But
think they're being
houses can be on the
placed.
beach. You never had a beachside house.
But like inside the house, is
On the
that what they're saying? Are they on like a bungalow in the beach? Still, they'd have to be getting inside your house.
I say yeah, bungalow on the beach, 15.
That's
Georgia
like
rule 15.
crazy amount of seagulls to be in like your living room or like in your kitchen
Yes.
at the
Oh,
same time.
and then Becky also says she's like she said bird 2 would be my Snow White moment and 3 is wait why. I get that. I get that. I'm
Wait,
seeing
what
the
does
vision.
Snow White
I'm seeing
moment
that.
mean? Like, oh, I can start talking to these bitches?
Yes, yes. It's like, oh,
What does
so they
Snow
want
White
me.
moment mean in rationale terms? Like, what does that mean? First bird's a freak accident. Second bird's Snow White. What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe they just chose her. It's like if you bring a crow like a cookie and then they bring you back a screw.
I read that novel once. You freak a crow and
Yes.
cookie. I thought crows were shiny objects.
Yeah, but if you give them a cookie, then maybe.
We're not talking about cookies and crows. I'm asking why do seagulls have Snow White What does that mean?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you give, they are the chosen one, you know? Like, because if, like, a
Sometimes you can
crow
have
chooses you to
chili,
bring things, then,
and
like,
sometimes you can have chili with noodles.
yes! And with the cinnamon roll. Like,
I don't. I need to hear Becky's rationale on what does Snow White moment mean
she said,
in
I
the
am
terms of like
chosen. She said, I am chosen. She gets it. You just need to get it.
you're
The girls who get it,
you're
get
like
it. The
Seagull
girls who
Gal,
get
like
it,
a
get it.
superhero now, like Catwoman, but seagulls.
Yes.
Seagal.
Seagal.
Egat.
And then we have a
Egats. It's
response.
Seagal.
We have another response from High saying, I was thinking just a head and a wing kind of cut.
Like,
So like just the torso is left, or like because what I'm envisioning is like it would take .5 seagull, because it would just be the head and the wings,
if I had a
and then it's like
minced
7.
up seagull carcass in my living room, yeah, I feel
Oh my
like I
god!
would be. This is
Fuck,
a
I'm so
target.
fucking dumb. This is my friend Daphne. Hey Daphne girl, hey girl, my fucking dumbass. It doesn't like show your like name on there. Oh my god. Of course I remember you, Diva. I love you, bitch. It like didn't show your name, and I was like, oh my god. But she's real.
I
Yes.
feel like, yeah, if we're going into the decimals and the fractions of seagulls, if I was given a Godfather-esque seagull carcass in my living space, I'd
Yes.
feel like this is a threat, so someone had to put it there.
Yeah, yeah. I'd feel like it's some kind of like if it was a .5 seagull and it was like they were in a 7 type of situation, that would cause alarm. Indeed, as Alex also said.
How often are you in a 7 kind of situation?
Maybe imagine. No, let me pitch you a concept. Daphne, this one's for you. From your suggestion. Pitching you a concept. It's the movie 7, but all of the victims are seagulls. And
the
the
detectives are
pelicans.
Samuel L. Jackson is a seagull.
Everyone is a pelican. It's Zootopia 7. Like,
Is it Brad Pitt in that movie?
yeah,
Brad Pitt, seagull.
seagull. Like,
They're all seagulls.
they're all seagulls. Zootopia Seagull Edition with 7.
They're making a second Zootopia.
They are. I saw. If Shakira's not in it, then why would I watch it? Oh my gosh. Daphne just told us we are the best cleaning podcast here in the studio tonight. Yes, I'm so glad. Daphne, I hope you're having a really fun time cleaning your house. I need to do that so bad. Be glad that the camera is not showing the floor. It's. I got. You guys want to see something crazy? Oh, and Alex is putting their laundry away. Oh, I have something really crazy to show.
Let's see it. Box fan. How is that crazy?
It's not crazy. I just wanted to show it.
You just wanted to be dramatic and flex your new purchase.
Exactly. Me and my $20 box fan. Oh, oh. I love quack quack. Hit him with the. You can't hear it, but there's applause. I pressed the applause button. Oh. But yeah, my box fan. I had to turn it on the other day because I was wigging the fuck out. I was going fucking crazy.
You're sweating up a storm.
Well, I was sweating up a storm, and also I was like coming off like an anxiety attack type thing.
Important context to the story.
Yeah, it was just like a one-off thing. Sometimes like my brain will just become insane. I'm not gonna go too far into it. I was also like really hungry, and like I started to get like hot, and we all know for the viewers at home, y'all know me. Like, if I'm getting hot, then I'm very concerned for everybody else's safety and well-being.
If I'm hot, they're hot.
Literally bring them inside. Like, and oh my gosh, Alex saying she's rocking with the portable AC. Oh, luxury.
We call a box fan portable AC.
No,
like
they have a
window
portable
unit.
AC, not my box fan. Leave my box fan alone. Leave my box fan alone. Now you better watch
Those are
your
very
mouth.
different things.
Why yes, why yes. Like what's
It's like
having
calling an iPhone speaker a sound bar. Like, what do you
imagine
mean?
hooking up your
Portable
TV
AC?
to your iPhone speaker and being like, no, I got the hookup. And it's your iPhone
It's
10.
like the iPhone in a cup pack. My sound system.
My LCD sound system, Diva.
Get
Oh
into
fuck.
it.
No, yeah, I was it's a, and Alex is in chat saying the box fan is growth for me. It is.
It is. It
It
is.
is.
You wanna know
Uh,
what? You wanna know what? Here, I'll give you a list of all of Log's previous air conditioning techniques before this.
Now give it. That part.
That's
Just
it. We're done.
and that was the and that was the list. Yeah, the confession I have to make that isn't really a confession, it is just it's the truth of life. Is I don't turn if everything was my way, Alex got me. She was like not even an open window. Not even an open window. Is that
No! And you
like
also love living in spaces that have materials that just retain heat. You are in a terrarium wherever you go.
indeed, indeed. My room right now, there's fabric, plant, heating lamps. Like
Yeah,
little
like lava lamps all over the place.
yes, me with my fucking candle warmer.
Yeah.
But literally like me and my what any one bedroom I've ever had, the AC is not on. The AC is not on until the moment I go to bed. Like the second I lay my head on the pillow, that's when the AC comes on, and then I turn it off when I wake up in the morning.
That is crazy work.
I
You know what's gonna make your air conditioning bill like higher, the constant turning off and on. Because people think like, oh, well, if I'm out at work, I'll just turn it off and then turn it back on when I get back from work and it'll save me money. The power it takes for your AC to turn all the way on and all the way off like that, makes your bill higher rather than just like maybe turning it down a few notches, but or keeping it at the best is to find something that works and keep it and just don't touch it. Catch it. When someone proves me wrong in the chat, they go, bitch, no, it's not.
no, Alex literally while you were saying that put in the chat and said yes, it will make your bill higher.
See, like, I didn't think I was wrong about that one. But
So
how much are you paying for your utilities? You're like, no wonder my bill was $500,000.
you know who's to say? I won't disclose my the billing cycles.
What are you, my mom?
What are you,
the
my
cop?
mother? Are you my tax broker? Are you the IRS? Like,
I am your personified Roth IRA account.
I don't have one of those. Oh God. Oh. Okay, then I'll turn on the AC. I'll keep it at 75 though. Maybe a crisp 74. 74 is pretty crisp.
Don't let me peer pressure you. Stick to your guns, gal.
I one time my aunt was telling me about how she had a friend who she went to her like house for like wine or whatever because she's a wine diva just like
As
me.
ants do.
Because you know as ants do. And she's telling me she's like no, I walked in there and I nearly froze to death upon contact. Like, and she walks in and she asks her, she's like, so what do you keep your AC at per chance? And she was like, oh, you know, like nothing special, just 68 degrees.
That's not even that crazy in my mind.
That's meat locker. That is a fucking meat locker.
No, it is not.
Like-
That is not meat locker because I have had roommates that range from a 75-degree household to a 58-degree morning. I woke up and my toothpaste was cold. My toothpaste was cold. I had to cover my vent because even though I would close the vent, it would still be pushing out too much fucking Jack Frost fart clouds at me. Nothing is worse than having to wake up for your 8 a.m. 4-hour long 3 times a week class and you're up at fucking the ass crack of dawn trying to get ready. You have one eye open and one eye closed and it is a ice rink in the apartment.
Oh my God, Diva.
It was awful.
It's Disney on Ice out there. I can't do that's meat locker. That's real meat locker. Like I would die. Like you know when you get hit with the fucking like ice flower in Mario, I just go like
yes,
death on contact.
Death to all of them.
Death to all of them. We have some responses in the chat of everybody's AC. Alex loves 68 degrees. Love that for you,
That
my diva.
that's a good
And
thing.
it's a it is for normal people. Yes. And then Daphne keeps it at a crisp 69 degrees.
That's mine. That's
Love.
my that what that's the one I do.
That's my one. That's me.
Birds of
Love.
a feather.
We should stick together and no. Yeah, I realized that I am an anomaly.
Nope.
And
Hey, I had a roommate that did 75.
real, real.
They're out
I
there.
they're out there, and I'm one of them. I said, listen, 75's real cool to me. That's real brisk. That's super brisk. I'm putting on a sweater at 74 degrees. Like my thing right now is set to 74, but it cools my house to 73, and I literally wake up in the morning and put on my bush light sweater. I'm like, guys,
Oh,
oh,
brother.
oh,
Just
and
like-
and obviously my nipples are hard. Like
Obviously.
obviously, I wake up and I go, oh my god, like
Hold it here.
it's so freezing. What am I supposed to do? Because
I'm supposed to go out in public like this. I'm gonna cause a scene.
gonna cause a scene, and I'm gonna have to put band-aids over my budding breasts. Like, what am I supposed to do then?
I'm gonna have to like patch this up because I'm gonna accidentally like break into a bank and steal diamonds the way I can cut
Literally,
through.
I can get right through that safe. I just go, oh, it's like Elvira at the end of Mistress of the Dark, and she's like,
Yeah.
but that's me breaking into a bank vault. Like,
Yeah. Cutting through the glass, cutting through the safe vault, cutting through the diamond to put it in your pockets.
yes, and then I stick, but I don't like go all the way in. I just stick my hands through the two little holes. I just go,
Yeah, like a little like yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alex says, okay, but 78 degrees outside and 78 degrees inside are different things. Outside, I
Yes.
want it to be 60 degrees. And that I can agree with. That is fair. 70-degree inside is fully different than 70-degree outside. I think.
So you would want to, on a brisk fall day, 60 degrees, be enjoying the outside in your bush light sweater and then come inside to a warmer climate?
Yes.
Like a
Oh, well,
drastically
actually,
warmer one.
actually, no. This is my
Like
confession, because
like a muggy, warm
during the
environment.
fall, I don't turn on the heat and I don't turn on anything. Like, it's like fully off in the fall months. Like, it has to be like super cold. Like, I don't turn on the heat until it gets to about like 50 degrees outside. And then even then, like, I don't really need to turn the AC on because it's cool enough outside that it doesn't get cold, that it doesn't get hot in the apartment. Does that make sense?
Why do you even get a place with AC then? Like you could just get a window unit.
And I did have a window unit in like my one bedroom apartment. In my window unit. I did have a window unit. I had a window unit. But yeah, I didn't have central AC in my one bedroom. Like I just had like there were wall units, like the ones that are in hotels. Like but those loved them. Love pink. Love pink.
Love pink.
Love pink.
I
Love
just
wall
remember
units. Like
doing my apartment sorch
sort
in my window unit.
searching for your window meme.
Am I searching for my window unit? But I was doing apartment searching and I was really wanting to find central heating and cooling. So I'm kind of frankly pissed off a bit that you just get handed central AC and heating and you don't even give a flying fadoodle about it.
And I said, I actually really don't care about central AC and heating. Like, I don't know. Like,
I'm clawing at my enclosure being like, please, can I just have a kitchen and some heating and cooling? That's all I want. And then you're over here getting lovely exposed wood and like trim that's like beautifully ornate and detailed, and then you still also get central AC and heating, and you just go, I don't know.
I don't use that. I don't know. I don't need that. I don't need anything like that.
You go, have you ever heard of the wind? That's my AC. Have you
Cut the
ever heard
camera.
of the
Cut the
sun?
camera. Cut the camera. Oh, and what? And what? Have you ever heard of opening a window? Have you ever heard of opening the window?
I've heard of opening a window until it's 98 and muggy outside and the humidity is 80, and you still think that that's doing you a service.
Just open a window, girl. Just open a window, girl. It's good, girl. Just open a window, girl, and then you can sizzle in your living room. Like,
I'm not trying to be a Jimmy Link, one of those links, a Johnny
I'm not trying to
cake.
be a Jim Beam sausage. Like,
I'm not trying to sizzle like that.
I'm just cooking on my leather couch, and then I have to
I'm
like
not trying to sizzle, but I'm trying to
wiggle.
wiggle.
I'm always trying to wiggle. Always.
I'm
I
always trying
wonder
to wiggle.
if I, on my lovely leather couch that I have, if I just oil myself up, then I won't like stick to it.
You know what you should do? Here's thinking with your noodle and killing two birds with one stone. Oil yourself up with the leather conditioner and then just wiggle on the couch.
Wait. I could be like a Coach Ergo bag. Like, and then I just roll around on my leather furniture. Just
I remember one time I was talking to my dad about like childhood stories of like me and my brother. So like I was like, "Dad, what was it like to have me and my brother as babies?" And he told me once that so my brother's older, so they had him for about 2 years before I was birthed. You know how ages work.
yeah, yeah.
And
And birthing.
in birthing canals,
Yeah.
squelched out of a birthing canal.
You and I.
Heard that on TikTok today, and I'm putting that right into my
Oh,
roller decks
yes.
of phrases.
I
Um,
guess.
he was talking about how, so he was like a pretty new parent still. My brother was like baby, and it was bath time, and my dad was like really trying to moisture this baby up because we're prone to eczema
Agama.
in our house.
Yeah.
And so my dad took my brother and just lathered him up in baby oil. And then he told me, and I don't know if this was a dramatization, a hyperbole, if you will, but he said that
Yes.
he placed my brother into the bathtub and then he just started going whoop, whoop, whoop. And he said that was the scariest moment of his life because my brother just started slipping and sliding and he couldn't
Half
catch
pipe
him.
in the
He was pulling a
bathtub.
Tony Hawk in the bathtub. He was going crazy in that fucking bowl.
Whoa! 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 Yes. That's fucking. I just imagine that he's trying to grab him and he's just like slipping out of his hand.
Yeah, he's like one of those novelty toys from the gift shop that just like slip through your hands.
Yeah, it's just a
He
little.
couldn't grab him. He was
Like
he was mobile
he.
and unstoppable.
he
And that's gonna be you on that couch.
it will be, and I'm just gonna be fucking. I'm gonna lather myself up, slime it up, and just fucking. Mm,
Yeah, you're a mollusk now with the
mm.
slime you're emitting.
Yeah, snail trailing it. Snail trailing it. Yeah.
I'm trying to see. I'm not gonna finish that
No,
phrase.
say it. No, say it. Say it for the people at home.
Who want
Oh,
No,
any
cut
mollusks
that
in the
out.
house with us tonight?
Maria, Tam, Dottie, cut that out of the
Daddy,
minutes.
editor, cut that out, editor.
Cut that out of the minutes, Dottie. I don't
Take
want that
that
on
out of the
my
fucking minute.
digital footprint.
Yes, yes, literally.
My technological peta print. Nope.
Yeah, you're a technological podiatrist. I have one of those.
I see her routinely every 2 months.
I see him routinely every 2 months, and then he breaks my ankles, puts them back
And my
together,
heart.
and said, "Yeah, and my heart." We had a fling back then, but like I don't like to get into that. Like, um,
Then in the year 1945.
yeah,
Great
when
year.
I had a horse and he had a buggy.
But was he a horse? Bookending it, bringing it back,
Bring
bringing
it
back
back.
the original, and
He
that's
might have been a horse.
comedy.
And that's comedy. That's what we call in the biz a callback. Like,
That's in the biz what we call bookending it.
ooh, uh. We call it a callback. We call it a bookend. And honestly, on that note, shall we?
Is that the bookend?
Maybe that's the bookend. We've been on here for a solid minute.
For a hot,
For a
steamy
hot,
minute.
steamy minute. So, on
Mm.
that note of horse boyfriends and enchantments. Annalise, thank you so much for joining me in the fruit
Thanks for
basket today.
having so much fun.
Yes, this was fantastic. It's always good talking to you, always good having a good time. Is
Always
there
good talking
any
to you.
plugging you would like to do here in the studio? Where can the divas find you? Where can the divas find you?
Hold on. You can find me on on TikTok at.
Analiese.ie.
You can also find me on Twitchy Witchy at
Annalise underscore IE.
you
Bam.
can find me there. And then I guess on Instagram, but that one's not as exciting. I don't post like content there. That's
Annalise.ie. Bam. Bam. Go
oh, and
follow the
my
doll.
my my YouTube. I'm gonna want to post more on my YouTube soon. I have one video,
Why,
but
yes.
trust, there will be more. That is
Annalise dash IE. Bam. Catch it. Yes.
so. Did you all write those down? There's gonna be a pop
There'll
quiz.
be a pop quiz at the end of the day. Go follow the diva. Have a great time. She's incredible. We go and turn up on her channel all the time. Like, so without further ado, I will see you all later. Good. Don't try me, just subscribed. Yes! Incredible. Love. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us today, and I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.